What's up, guys? So, I haven't made a video in a long time, I made a video like maybe last week. Well, tomorrow is gonna be last week, but last week before, last week or whatever, I made a video, my first video on my phone. And it took a very long time to upload. And what I mean by that is it just takes forever to upload. And sometimes it takes forever to upload, and most of the time, I only made one or two videos on my phone. But I tried to make 4 videos. Okay, so I tried to hit y'all guys with a fatal 4-way upload, which is 4 videos in one day. A fatal 4-way upload. There's a double and there's a triple, but I don't know what you call a 4. What you call 4. You call 2 triple and 3... No, 2 double and 3 triple. But I don't know, forple, and then pull. I don't fucking know. But I was gonna hit you with 4 uploads in one day with my phone. I uploaded 2 that day. Well, instead, but the second video uploaded the next day. But I was supposed to hit y'all guys with a day, probably the only day that I was gonna do 4 uploads. But recently, now I started a couple months ago, JWWE. Now, about the very first video that I made. So, don't judge me, because I had this as my YouTube name at first. Because, this is my so, back then, this name, I called so, I'm gonna explain my very first video. So, you might go down, you might scroll through the videos, and try to see what I did on my very first video. Well, that video was made in 2016. Now, about that, this channel used to be my old channel that I had before I had, Jade the Cobra. And Zane still had Zane the Cobra, but, I had Jade the Cobra. My first YouTube channel was called These Nuts. Now, that was my favorite. No, it's called Deez Nuts. DEEZNUTS. So, yeah. About that, that video was my old channel. That video was supposed to be, it was on my old channel. I was going to delete it. I was going to remove it because, I was changing the channel. But, alright, so about the video, that video wasn't even supposed to be on YouTube. Now, back then, before the loops, before it was dead, before it completely just died. Okay, so Vine was actually a thing in 2016. Sometime in 2016, before the loops got canceled or whatever. But yeah, Vine died. I don't know how a website can die, because nearly websites can really last forever. Google, I don't even know how long Google been here. Google been here for a pretty long time. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so last time, man, I haven't went on Google in a long time. Last time I went on Google was for look up stuff on my project. I mainly just be on YouTube and stuff. But okay, the main reason I wanted to talk to you guys about this video. So why you guys? Where I was gone after the first video on my phone, I was gone for a couple of weeks or days or so. I was gone for a week, and about that, I was actually, doing things, I was actually gonna now I know you probably say you go through my videos and you hear me say that I take a break, and yes, I take a lot of breaks because I try to make videos every day for you guys, but yeah, it may say I was gone for about like a couple of days, but I actually, because YouTube's like that and stuff, because it's one time I looked on a couple of videos and it said like this song was made last year, but it was actually made 2 years ago, and some songs it said it was made 9 years ago, and it was only 3 years ago. So, yeah, YouTube's kind of messed up now, but, the only thing that I don't like, okay, so, let me just tell you what had been happening when I was gone, and no, my personal life is going great, nothing bad happened to me, only something going bad in my wrestling life. But that's gonna change tomorrow. But I'm just gonna tell you the story, and I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to change that story tomorrow. And the story is not gonna end. The story with me and Dominic. Now, I made a video called before I made my first video with my phone. I made a video that was titled Dominic is not ready for me. I told Dominic he wasn't ready for me, and I got a stipulation: if I lost, that means I would have to retire. But I thought to myself, well, I was gonna retire anyways, so I'll just let him win. But then I realized I wasn't done yet. Like a couple minutes after match, I would say, well, I guess I'm retired. But then I went I just realized I made a big mistake. And now I've been out of wrestling. I had been forced to retire. But I could come out of retirement anytime I want. But, I haven't been wrestling in a while. Because ever since I had to retire. So I might have a little bit of ring rust. So here's what I'm going to do. Starting tomorrow, I may start training. And a little bit in the morning on Monday, because I have to go to school. That's where I mainly have my matches. But, after my training, well, I probably got the rest of today, actually. It's almost dark now. But, I have a lot of time, because I'll go to bed at 9 o'clock. So, so it's like 4 or 5 or maybe 6. It's 7 o'clock right now. 8. So I got I got the rest of this. I got the rest of this. I got the rest of this hour, and so I got an hour and a half because no, I got okay. So I got the rest of this hour and I got a second hour. 7. I get to do it for 7 and 8 o'clock until I have to go to bed. So yeah, I'm just doing a training schedule now. I'm making a training schedule. But the main so I'm gonna get now. TWN and KWE are going to actually do a brand for brand pay-per-view. And it's going to be Backlash. No, we can't call it Backlash. So, Messiah, this is going to be a brand for brand pay-per-view. And you're the one that thinks about all the fake, names that non-copyrighted names. So, how about you think of that? What it's going to be called, because I can't do it. But I retired as... Okay, so Messiah said he didn't want to be in KWE. Dominic won the Intercontinental Championship off of me because I literally forgot I was defending the championship because I was so concentrated on losing the match on purpose so I can retire. But then that was before I realized I was defending the Universal Intercontinental Championship the whole time. And I was defending, and I realized that I wasn't done yet. But it said that I could come back. Now, I could, but I can come back, though. I know that I can come back. Retirement, you could be in retirement for like 2 years, like Daniel Bryan. But when it comes to me, it doesn't take too long for me to come back unless I'm like injured, and I have to wait over maybe half a year to get healed up, or, but, alright, you know what, starting now, I'm out of retirement. I'm back. Starting now, I'm back. I'm back now. I'm back. I'm back, guys. So, yeah, I'm back. And I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do right now. I'm back. I have no matches. And that's why I'm back. So now it's gonna be a brand for brand pay-per-view. Backlash, or whatever Messiah wants to call it. No, okay, how about this? Let's call it Backstab. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and Shreks and donkeys out there. I don't know, okay, so, if you don't know where I got that from Willpower. Go subscribe. He also plays WWE games, plays WWE games and stuff, like 2K16, 17, 18, and all the WWE games. The 2K, from the 2K series, and, probably played the SmackDown vs. Raw series, too, but I don't know, but it was on the doubt. But, okay. So, we're gonna call it Backstab. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, so I'm gonna do that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Shreks and donkeys, children of Shreks and donkeys, children of all ages, we are proud to present to you a brand new KWE brand for brand pay-per-view. Backstab. So, I'm gonna call it Backstab. And that's final. And, yeah, final, Backstab. I ain't gonna call it no Backlash because, you know, that's copyright. We're gonna call it Backstab. Okay? And that sounds very violent, but Backlash sounds very, because you're lashing somebody's back. That's even more violent, but either way it's violent, so it doesn't even matter. Wrestling's violent, so yeah, backstab. Yeah, backstab. So, here's what we're gonna do for backstab. So, here's what we're gonna do. So, now, TWN, Backstab, you know, TWN are going to do put all their champions, all the championships on the line first. Then it's KWE's. And whichever brand does the best performance at Backstab gets a prize. I don't know what that prize is. Okay. So here's what it's gonna be. So if KWE puts on the best performance at Backstab, then we get to get all of TWN's championships and make them KWE championships. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just playing. But if KWE puts on the best performance at Backstab, then alright. Okay, me and Zane made these performances. So if we put on the best performance, now we're going to have two judges. We're gonna have to have two judges to judge, or one judge, doesn't matter. We're gonna have to have a judge, and no, it cannot be nobody from KWE or TWN, because you already know, because y'all guys might not do a good performance, and they're just gonna take up for you, you know. So if you get like Jaden or somebody, he's just gonna take up for you, and he's gonna say that you guys put on the best performance. That's not gonna happen, and so is KWE's not gonna do that. You are going to pick someone. You are going to pick someone. You are going to pick someone that has nothing to do with any wrestling. Okay, so how about this? Okay, so I'm gonna pick someone, and you're gonna pick someone. And no, none of these people can be in TWN. Okay. So here's why it can't be nobody in TWN or KWE. Because, alright, if we do get somebody from KWE, then they won't be, and one, that particular person won't be able to participate in Backlash, because everybody's participating in Backlash. Even though we only got 5 championships, we can do every single we can have every single person in the roster to have a championship. So here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna go ahead and make the, matches. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make matches for the KWE performance. Obviously, we're gonna win because this is gonna be super lit. So, KWE. So, no, we don't got no cruiserweights in take KWE. What the heck you talk about? Y'all guys crazy if you think we got some cruiserweight. We got powerhouses. We know it. We do got high flyers, but they're not much heavyweight. They're not much cruiserweights at all. Even some powerhouses are high flyers. Little Marquise. Marquise is a powerhouse. But yeah, and high flyer. But see, so here's what we're gonna do. No, God. Okay, so I'm gonna make matches tomorrow, and if you guys, I'm gonna make matches for Backstab tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, so Backstab is going to be every day next